Buddy, my name is Greg, and today we're finally doing the video for, like I've said I'm going to do for almost like a year, which is every single shop in Animal Crossing New Leaf Main Street. So I think like almost a year ago at this point, I said I was going to do this video and like the description of like some video, and yeah, and I didn't do it for a long time, but I'm actually finally going to do it. So just to give context on what this video is, let me go up here. So in Animal Crossing New Leaf, they have the Main Street. All the shops are on Main Street, on this thing called Main Street, right here, the place I'm in right now. And one of the cool things about Main Street is that you can collect all the shops. Like these areas are all have all these things on them, were actually empty. A lot of these were actually empty for a long time, and like this shop was like very different, and it was like not the second level and all this stuff. There's a lot of things that like just weren't there before. And yeah, so I decided, I haven't found, like, I don't think it's really, like, a good video looking at all the shops on Main Street on YouTube. There might be, but at least I don't think so. So, yeah, so I decided to do that today and go over every single shop in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Let's get into it. So, the first shop I'll do is the Nook shop. So, currently, I'm at the most maxed out level of it, which is the TNT Emporium. But the other levels are Nook's Cranny, or I think it's called, like, something else, like, I forgot what it's called, like, I think it's Nook's Cranny, I think. Like, Nook's Cranny. I think then it's, like, TNT, I think is what it's called. And then there's, like, a Super TNT. And then, like, TIY. And then this one, the main level. Which is pretty cool. This main level has is a pretty cool shop. There's, like, things you can, like, paper. You can buy a bunch of other stuff. You can buy, like, KK Slider albums. There's the whole farming section. Which previously on in the game, Leaf has... Is Leaf him or her? I don't remember, but... Leaf has their own shop but now there's this little section of the Nook store of TNT Emporium. And there's a whole second level, which has, the little second level right here, which has more of like the furniture and stuff. And then there's even a third level, which has the Gracie Grace store, which is a whole like kind of overpriced department store kind of thing, where like with very expensive things. Like, how much is these glasses actually? They look cool. Aviators, they're like $4,000 for aviators, which is very overpriced. Like, how much is this bed? It's, yeah, like, literally the entire cost of the house loan in this game. It's, like, you just buy a bed or whatever. It's very weird. But, yeah, but it's very, like, kind of overpriced little place. But, yeah, so that's TNT Emporium. Pretty cool. And I show pictures throughout this video of, like, all the other, like, things if there aren't pictures of that, then I don't know, but I probably will have pictures of it, of, like, the, other levels. Probably my favorite level, actually, looking level, is probably the ones like TNT or whatever it's called. Or Nook and Go is what it's called, actually, I think. And it's some really cool looking, little convenience store looking thing, like a 7-Eleven, or like a Cumberland Farm. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, so right next to TNT Emporium, or the Nook store, there is Able Sisters. Now, Able Sisters actually has quite a few things you get. So the first time you have it, there's only this one shop, Able Sisters. So I'll just show that real quick. You can see there's like all the people working there, or the Able Sisters. There's like all the little clothing you can buy. There's also Sable, is that her name? Yeah, Sable. Which at first she doesn't really talk to you. She doesn't really talk to you, but then once you get to like know her, you're able to use this little scanning machine, this little showing machine, or something, which is pretty cool. And then there's the second little area, which has I think it's Label, or whatever her name is. I think it's Label. I'm gonna say Label because it rhymes with Mabel and Sable. So Label, or Labelle, I guess it could be. Or you can buy like more of the hats and accessories and things, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's a pretty cool shop. Now then, throughout the game, as the game progresses, there are other things you get. Like, for example, there is the Kicks store, which is the shoe and sock store that you get unlocked. And a lot of these things are unlocked if you, like, for example, the Nook Store expansions are unlocked when you purchase stuff from the Nook stores, like certain amounts of items. Same with the Able Sister stuff and stuff. But yeah, so you get some pretty cool shoes. There's yeah, it's just pretty cool little place. And then now above the Able Sisters, so Kix is like next to it, and then above the Able Sisters up here is a Shampoodle, which I kind of like it being up here. I don't know why, I just like this. It's just pretty cool looking. But yeah, we go in here and wait for it to load, and then you have Shampoodle right here, which is the this area, this hair place. It's not that great because you never really get like the kind of hairstyle you want. That's one of the good things about New Horizons, the newest game, is that you can just change your hairstyle whenever you want, and not have to do this or whatever. But yeah, besides that, I think it's pretty cool. It's just a cool little thing. And yeah, and then off to here, there is the museum right here. This is in every Animal Crossing game. I think since the beginning, they've had museums in them. And yeah, this is now the museum's in the main street. I can see it's a pretty basic museum. There's a bunch of things. And it's also the second level you get after you don't. I think after you donate a certain amount of items, I think is what it is, or if you play for a certain amount of time or something, you have this section where you have little separate rooms right here. I only have one actual exhibit right here, so you can go in here. I think I actually use this exhibit as my storage closet, actually. Yeah, right here. So you can see there's like a weird spaceman or something. Like a ping pong table, a telescope, like a wolf mask, a clock, a pool, a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, and I also have all the pictures from like the April Fool's Day things. I have a bunch of random pictures of like the villagers and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's a pretty cool feature right there. You can just have your own little exhibits. There's probably like real things you could do with that. Actually, it looks really nice. Right now I'm just using at least that one as like a storage closet, like a storage locker, basically. But yeah, but that's the museum right there. Yeah, and then after the museum, let's go. So I think the museum changes. I think the museum, like this whole area, changes position depending on what, like, different people. Yeah, but let's go this way now, then this road, to this other side, which is, so first we have the post office, which is another thing that's in every single Animal Crossing game. It's like an essential thing. This is where you can mail letters and stuff. And it's also where you get the money as well, the bank, kind of, basically. And it's like all the little options. You can like repay your loan, you can deposit, you can take money out, you can coupon exchange, you can cancel, you can do a lot of things. And you also talk to her. And then after like 8 o'clock, I think, or after 6 o'clock, it changes to a different character named Phyllis. Instead of, this one's Peggy, and there's a different one named Phyllis, who's like more grumpy and stuff. Which is pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, and then after the post office, right next to the post office, there's Nook Homes, which this is what Tom Nook does now, because the Nook store is now run by his kids or nephews or whatever Timmy and Tommy are. But this is Nook Homes, so you can see you get the different doors, you can get like different house expansions and things. It's also where you talk to Nook about like house repayments and stuff. And then there's also this guy who I'm not gonna click on because he like talks like a really long time. But yeah, but this is the Happy Home Academy guy who you talk to about like your points and stuff. And he's just here, I think. I think after a little bit he comes in, which is pretty cool. Yes, and that's the real estate office or house or whatever it is, a real estate shop. And then next to the real estate shop is this little section, which is Club LOL. This is getting into the sections where like they're blocked off. This whole section actually is like, besides the photo booth, is blocked off like you're in for a lot of the game until you unlock them. But first we have Club LOL, which right now, if you go down there and go in it, it's just this like empty little space right here. This empty space with like chairs and like a little stage with the gyroids and things. And you can also talk to what's this guy's name? A Shrunk. You can talk to him and stuff. which is pretty cool. So this is pretty cool. But then actually at night, it actually is like a little party thing, which is pretty cool. And I think I'm specifically on. So most days is like a kind of like a rave kind of thing, like a party with like DJ KK. But then on Saturdays, I think Saturday nights, it's actually like more traditional KK slider with like little guitar or whatever, and that's like how you get the song. You can get songs from him actually. That's actually how I got on Bubblegum KK actually. But then we have the Dream Suite, which is a very strange thing. Very like it's an interesting thing where you can lie down in this bed. I'm not gonna do it right now, but you like lie down in this bed and like see other people's worlds with like the dream codes and stuff. And you can like sit down and do something else as well. What can you do here? You can like collect dreams or whatever they do here. Oh, you can like make the dream or Gregville or whatever your town is. And yeah, it's pretty much it. It's a pretty cool little idea, I think. I think they brought it back in New Horizons. And yeah. I think that's pretty cool. And then I think there's the final building. The final building actually unlocked. Which is, so after you get a, after you go to Katrina, I think is her name is. Katrina's fortune-telling little booth she has, in the plaza. Like 50 times, I think, or something like that. You get, this shop. You get the fortune teller shop. Which is cool. This is actually the last thing that actually unlocked in the main street. Right here. And it's just like the booths that you probably see throughout the game. But it's like permanently there, which is pretty cool. I don't really use this that much. But it's pretty cool. You can like I think exactly are like real things that this does or something. But really like I mainly went to these when they went to the plaza just to get this shop. And then now I don't really use it that much. But yeah, and actually so I think I said that this was the last thing, but it's actually not because we have the photo booth. Which is kind of something that, I'm not going to take a photo right now, but the, kind of thing that you really need early in the game. And then you can also just hear as well if you really need it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You're going to take a picture of stuff. And yeah, and then there's also this little bench right here, so you don't have to see. Very calm. So yeah, so I think that's it though, for every shop in Animal Crossing Main Street. Tell me in the comments actually what your favorite shop is. I would probably say, the Nook shop, or something like that, I don't know. I'd probably say the Nook shop, or something like that, or maybe the museum. But tell me in the comments what your favorite shop is, and, yeah, so I think that's gonna do it. I will probably, future video things is not what I'm talking about now, real quick. I'm probably gonna make an Arthur and Friends probably tomorrow, some other time, or sometime soon. I also have I literally have all the clips ready for a ranking Animal Crossing games video. I just need to do the voiceover for it, so that might come out right sometime soon. And I think that more stop motions will also come out throughout the week as well. So I want to do more of those, like increase the amount of ones I do. Those are really fun to make. So yeah, so I think that's it though. Go to the channel bar with friends and family, and go to that channels bar. That includes my brother Jake's channel, my brother's friends Jaden and Paul's channel, and my friend Owen's channel. Go subscribe to them. That ends this video, and we'll see you later. Bye.